Hello, and we're back. This is the final Free Comic Book Day preview slash review video. So every year there's Free Comic Book Day. This year was a little weird because Diamond Comics, who owned Free Comic Book Day, the trademark and everything, they went bankrupt. And so we weren't sure if they were going to have a Free Comic Book Day this year. They are, thankfully. And so Lunar licensed out Free Comic Book Day, but Penguin Random House, they are referring to their titles as Comic Giveaway Day, but they're all the same. They're free comics. Now, my local comic shop, Pulp Fiction Comics, Long Beach, California, Ryan Skinner, the owner, runs a great store. He, as with all comic shops, they get these books early. He thankfully allows me to get these so I can read them and kind of give you a heads up of what's coming out and what you should be looking for. Now there are 4 titles that he didn't get. Thankfully, they were all preview stuff. There was Mr. Magic, The Whole Wide World of Mabel Mulligan, Disney Manga Stitch, and AWA Sneak Preview. So those were all previews, so I don't think we're really missing a whole lot. So those may or may not be at your local comic shop. Now he did get a total of 42 of the comics, so he got the majority of them. And also they will be doing they're working with the Long Beach Rescue Mission, so everybody gets 1 free comic if you donate non-perishable food items or a monetary donation. You can get more free comics, and the food and the cash donations are going to the Long Beach Rescue Mission. So that's and I know a lot of other comic shops do things locally. Check with your local comic shop. Once again, this is going to be on Saturday, May 2nd is Free Comic Book Day. Should be at your local comic shop. Check with them. Check on their socials, or find out if they're going to be involved. Most every comic shop in the world actually is, especially in the U.S., and some over abroad are definitely involved. So this video, we're going to go over the titles that have new material, but there's also preview material within it. So there is The Amazing Spider-Man that is a full story, and then it also has previews of Queen in Black and Infernal Hulk. They call it a #1. Then we have Spidey and His Amazing Friends, #1, which I believe the first story is new, and I think the other one might be actually a reprint, but I'm not sure. Then we have a triple feature of the from 20th Century Fox. We have Planet of the Apes, Alien, and Predator. The Planet of the Apes and Aliens are new stories that kind of lead into the Predator. Also, kind of it is all new material, but they kind of lead into series that are going to be happening or currently happening. Then we have Flex House double feature. This is Matt Kint's new line from Ani. This has 2 new stories. There's Mind Management and Fort Psycho. Then we have Decidum Omens, which is Ram V and Evan Kegel's new comic that's going to be coming out from Image. Then we have Avengers Armageddon, which this is kind of preview / new stuff, and there's also an X-Men story in here. Then we have The Name She Lost, Inanna, #0. Then we have Dungeon Crawler Carl, #0. Then we have Gun Honey Doubles Down. And then we have Power Rangers Zero, which has 3 stories in it. So we'll kind of go over these and kind of find out which the ones maybe you should watch out for. Now, the first one, the Spider-Man, is an all-new story. It's just a standalone story. The Queen in Black and Infernal are previews of those books. The Spidey and His Amazing Friends, now, they have done these in the past, and I believe the second story is a reprint. But the first story is new because it has Jeff the Shark, and it is just adorable. I love, who doesn't love Jeff the Shark? This one, Get it whether you have kids or not. It's just fun. They have a lot of fun with Jeff the Shark. That was really the Fox triple feature was kind of interesting because the Predator story kind of is a side story to Bloodlines. But if you haven't read that, you can read that. The Aliens is kind of a it's a news story, but it's a kind of a prequel, like a Zero story to a new series that's coming out, and then the Planet of the Apes is going to be Planet of the Apes versus Predator. So that's something that's new. That was kind of interesting. The one I really kind of was looking forward to, and I really did like it, was the Flux House. Matt Kent is taking this to Ani. Mind Management's been going on for a while, but this is actually kind of a good introduction to the series. And if you think it's weird, yes, it's supposed to be weird. It will make sense once the regular book comes out. But Fort Psycho is new. It's going to be, I believe, a 12-issue series with him and Brian Hurt doing that. And I really did like it, but I'm a big fan of Mind Management and looking forward to the new series. Now, Decidem Omens was really, was very interesting. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Ram V, I'm sorry. And Evan Cagle, they recently did the New Gods over at DC. The artwork on this is really great, and the story was really intriguing. I'm looking forward to it. It's new, but it's kind of also a preview. Avengers Armageddon and the X-Men are both, they're kind of previews, but they are new. So I kind of put them in this category because it's hard to figure out which ones, and it just was easier. The Avengers Armageddon is kind of the big Marvel summer thing. I thought it was okay. It seems like it's just another event. We'll see, but it didn't blow me away by any stretch of the imagination. The X-Men story was okay, you know. The name She Lost, Anana. I really did like it. The art's really wonderful in this. I guess it looks to be that it's going to be a graphic novel, but this was really interesting. And like I said, the story was intriguing and the art was really wonderful. So I think that one's well worth checking out. Dungeon Crawler Carl was, I believe it's going to be like a graphic novel. Was kind of interesting. It was kind of a fun, basically what it is this kid is, his cat gets loose from the house, and he's one of, I guess, the few people on Earth that's left. The aliens are taken over the planet. It's interesting. I did kind of like it. The Gun Honey is kind of a TNA comic. It's like John Wick, James Bond, but as a woman, and there's TNA in it. It's not full on TNA, but you get kind of the idea. And then the Power Rangers, it looks to be that Boom is going to, kick off a new wave of Power Ranger books. This has 3 stories in it. So, if you're a big Power Rangers fan, then, you might want to check it out. So, once again, Free Comic Book Day is on May 2nd. It's Saturday. Make sure when you do go to your comic shop, make sure you do buy stuff because the comic shops have to pay for these comics. So make sure you support them by buying stuff when you're there. So have a good time at Free Comic Book Day, and hope to see you if you're in the Long Beach area. I'll be at Pulp Fiction Comics in Long Beach. I'll be there all day. So have fun at Free Comic Day, and hopefully this will help you figure out what you might want to look for. Have a great one. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.